Breaking news coming in. Congress leader Jaiveer writes to External Affairs Minister Jaishankar, requests the government of India to evacuate Hindus or Sikhs from Afghanistan on special visa, considering the escalating disturbing violence by Taliban. So Congress Neta Jaiveer going ahead, writing to the Ministry of External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, requesting the government of India to evacuate the Hindus and Sikhs from Afghanistan on special visa. Anand Patel joining us on the phone line for the very latest on this. Anand, Jaiveer Patel writes to the External Affairs Ministry, given the fact that you are seeing the escalation, you are seeing the disturbing violence by Taliban as well. What is the response that is coming in from the External Affairs Ministry to this particular letter written by Jaiveer?
Well, yes, we are told that the letter has been sent to External Affairs Minister Jaishankar regarding the threat to life to the Sikh and the Hindu community, who are minorities in Afghanistan. And in the wake of Taliban advancing towards the areas still now dominated by the Afghan forces, the threat has gone manifold, and the recent attacks on Gurudwaras, particularly by the Taliban, has pushed the minorities on the brink of fleeing the area. So Jaiveer, a leader from Punjab, Congress Party spokesperson, also has written this letter seeking immediate intervention by the Government of India and Ministry of External Affairs, that these minority communities should get the protection of Government of India and they should be evacuated immediately because they have fear for their life.
At the moment, no concrete decision taken by the Ministry of External Affairs on this count, given that, and there are numerous spate of attacks on minorities that have taken place, like you were talking to me about earlier as well.
Well, in the past, we have seen the Government of India has acted very proactively in such cases. And since the matter has been flagged by the Congress leader, the Congress Party leader hopes that the Government of India will intervene as soon as possible and come to the rescue of these minorities in Afghanistan.
Is there more opposition chorus growing to speak to the government about getting these Hindus and Sikhs and the minorities evacuated from Afghanistan at this point of time? Anand, what are you picking up from the opposition parties?
This has been an emotive issue, Chaiti. In Punjab particularly, we have seen number of immigrants from Pakistan and Afghanistan, the Sikh and the Hindus who are in minority in both these countries. From time to time, they are targets of the majority radical elements in both these countries, and the Government of India has been very sensitive about their cause. So similarly, it is expected that the Government of India will move swiftly and come to the rescue, because the situation is worsening in Afghanistan, particularly with the Taliban on the offensive, and threat to the life of minorities, the Hindus and the Sikhs, is growing in Afghanistan at the moment.
Just give a bit of perspective to our viewers as well, Anand. If you could just walk our viewers through the kind of spate of attacks that have come in on minorities in Afghanistan, on the back of which Jaiveer has written this particular letter to the MEA.
Yes, at least, two incidents in the recent past, Chaiti. If you look at the recent incidents which have taken place in Chamkani area of Pakistan, in which 25 Sikhs were killed during the attack in Gurudwara Har Rai Sahib in Kabul. So another suicide attack in Jalalabad on July 2018 had also taken place, in which 19 Sikhs and Hindus were killed, is what has been cited by Jaiveer as past incidents in which the minorities, particularly the Hindus and the Sikhs, have been targeted by the Taliban. And fearing a similar, attack by the advancing Taliban, so this letter has been sent out to the External Affairs Ministry.
And the latest reports that are coming in of the Taliban advances? Majinder Sinsa of the Akali Dal is now joining us on the phone line. Majinder ji, appreciate you taking the time out. Very good afternoon. We are seeing the attack coming in on the Sikh fraternity as well. Would you also join the chorus with Jaiveer to write to the Ministry of External Affairs to bring them back to India as soon as possible?
See, as per my discussion with the community there, because I would like to apprise you that we have already got 600 people evacuated 600 people from Afghanistan. At that point of time, by the charter flights arranged by World Punjabi Organization and the District Gurdwara Management Committee, those people have been staying here in Gurdwara Rakabganj Sahib and other Gurdwaras. As per my discussion with them, they are not ready to come to India at this point of time. Yes, their safety and securities are concerned, but what I have discussion with them, they said that we wish that as government of Canadian government has given 15,000 people of Afghanistan a special package because they have helped the Canadian government making peace there. They said we are also one of them, and then the Canadian government should also help us in accommodating us in Canada. As far as is concerned in India, I've been in touch with them, but I have not got any request from them that they want to come to India. And if
concern you that the Sikh holy flag was removed from the Afghanistan Gurdwara, but of course restored eventually. But doesn't it concern you at this point of time?
Yes, this Nishansa was definitely removed from there, and now it has been restored. But as I must clarify you that there is no Sikh Granth or Sikh person living in that particular area. There are only 50 families left in Afghanistan, and out of them, 43 or 44 are Sikh families and 7 are Hindu families. So they are all living in the capital city. There, nobody is going to the interior areas of this part of Afghanistan. And I was spoken to the last word with the day before yesterday with the president of Gurdwara committee there. That's what he conveyed me. What I'm conveying that the government of India should request the Afghanistan government for their safety and security, but they do not wish to leave the country as there are Gurdwaras also and there are mandir also, and they wish to stay there.
All right. Appreciate you joining us with that quick reaction right there. With that, it's a wrap from me, Chaiti Narula, on this bulletin. For further news and updates, don't forget to log on to India Today.